Finally, I think World War III is going to happen next week. Once again, let's talk about World War III. Because I don't think one reason I never thought even in the past about filing a suit is I always thought World War III is going to settle this. But it still hasn't happened. So if World War III doesn't happen, I'm going homeless. I'm not going to be making YouTube videos for a while. Or maybe I'll try to do AdSense revenue. I doubt that'll work. I mean, they're gang stalking me. They're not going to let me have success in anything, especially YouTube or anything that's so type of independent type of wealth building. They won't. I guarantee you, they'll sabotage it. Unless I file a lawsuit and win, in which case I might have a hope for a future and investing in the future. You know, and if YouTube tries to prevent me from, I might have to. There's some private businesses that might need to be claimed in a lawsuit that have been involved, like people, like the U.S. Postal Service is U.S. government, but they may be involved because I'm not getting my mail whenever I order a law book. The UPS and FedEx may be revealing private data about my personal private life to people in the community or law enforcement without a warrant. And if that's the case, I might have I think I have $1 million lawsuit against UPS for, and I need to find the driver who delivered some of my items because they might get a warrant for one or two things, but there's no reason the whole community should know what I'm buying and what's in my packages. And it's nothing illegal or even that bad. Okay, it's not like guns, knives, or murder weapons or or, or anything that bad. Seriously, nothing that any man or woman, especially women, have the equivalent of this stuff all the time. Not saying that I order something that a woman has, but point is, they don't have any right to be looking at my mail, especially when I'm ordering a law book, and then they send the one detective who's been harassing me that I could probably recognize if he put on glasses and a hat, if you could recognize somebody wearing glasses and a hat. Because every time I've seen him, he's been wearing glasses and a hat, just like what I showed you. Just like, this is what he looks like. Here's the guy I'm looking for. This is what the guy in that white truck looked like. The white truck with the U.S. government plate. And I'm gonna read that plate number because this is and I'll tell you exactly where he was and what day he was there. Okay, right now. It was. Let's look at the metadata on the picture. So when was this upload? Okay, so it's U.S. government plate in a white truck 0780R. Okay. It's a white truck, and it was parked out in front of my house at, I won't say the address, and at the time it was something like 10:04, about 10 a.m., 9:59 or something. So I was going to work when I saw it. When was this taken? Oh, now you don't get metadata. Oh, Wednesday, 9:56 a.m., and then we're going to, I'll go to the calendar, make sure I have the right Wednesday. Wednesday, August 28th, 2019 is when that video was taken of the white of the gang stalker in the white truck, who also has a personal truck that's a blue truck, or maybe that was another government issued truck. He also has and look, if my YouTube is suddenly not working, I wouldn't be surprised. That's the other thing. Here's the most important thing. I'm about to be going down to meet with attorneys, and if for any reason I disappear, it's Shasta County Sheriff, Redding Police Department, FBI, or State Police California. And if I disappear, if they murder me, and I'm serious because one reason I left one location is at night I would hear gunshots nearby, like right, and I was just like, these people are serious about me, and I'd hear people walking around out there. And then at the place that I lived after that, there was a guy who kept coming to the place that hated me, like the way he looked at me was like, you could tell it was like, you think you know something about me that you don't, you know. Police showing up at every place that I go to work and also where I live, putting people under oath, under threat of perjury, hoping they'll tell the truth. But if they don't, somebody will. All I need is one or two people who tell the truth or contradict themselves, plus all my all my proof that I have. Yeah. Anyway, so the point is, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, man. Y'all can't be messing with me like this. I'm gonna win this thing. Y'all are at least not gonna be able to gang stalk me anymore after this. I'm just saying. All I want is due process. Find out who my accusers are, what they have against me, and then the ability to defend myself in court using my own testimony. And the Lord, I already prayed about it. So if World War III doesn't happen next week, I kept thinking that World War III, I don't like setting dates anymore, but if World War III was going to happen, if I was going to guess when World War III is going to happen, it would be, next week. I don't know. It's always next week. It's always next week. If it doesn't happen this week, it's going to happen next week. Anyway, get ready for World War III, because the whole reason I never even considered filing a lawsuit a long time ago was because, trying to figure out how to protect myself from these gang stalking law enforcement agencies that think they know something about me without me testifying, without me going under oath, without me meeting my accusers. What the heck is that all about? Maligning my name. They're telling all sorts of people all sorts of stuff about me. I want to know what. Just saying. It might be because of these videos where I proclaim the United States is Babylon the Great, Russia and China will invade. Maybe that could legitimately, tarnish me. That makes me look kind of bad. Even a jury might frown on that, and that might come out in court. Well, the reason we're gang stalking him is because he says Babylon the Great's going to be destroyed, and he keeps saying it's America. We see him as a threat to our democracy. That's why we made sure he can't have any guns. And if he does have a gun, it only has a 5-round magazine. Whatever the fuck they do here in California. The police, that's the other thing. They always send people to send me a message through conversation. So basically they sent the guy to send me a message that Reading police like to shoot people. That was a message I got from a coworker and from multiple coworkers, acting as if I just barely step out of line, they're going to come and shoot me and kill me. That's what they were saying, basically. State police have long guns and snipers. Did you know that? I didn't know that, and I didn't really care until a gang stalker came in. Until I was so pushed to the edge that I was telling a coworker that I felt like suicide by cop was my only option, and I was freaking out because the day before I'd come home and some of my stuff was damaged, and there was a big pubic hair on the floor of my shower. And they've been doing that and they've been putting pubic hair all over the place in my place. And you say, what? How are you saying? Don't you have pubic hair? That's the point. I don't grow pubic hair. It doesn't grow on me. No, that's the whole point. It's the invasion of privacy. But they know I don't have pubic hair. And they throw that. No. I'm going to put this on YouTube because this is the kind of humiliation bullshit. Here's the thing. When you just took a shower and then you leave your apartment, and when I shower, while I'm still in the shower, I dry off and I go down to my feet, okay, and there was not a pubic hair in there. Okay, same thing happened basically with the sink, but this was months ago. Another thing happened when I came home and there was a pubic hair on my bed, right square where you would see it in the middle of a white pillow, like it was presented. Now I had left. When I left, the pillow was there, but the pubic hair was not. So they like to leave a pubic hair as some sort of message they're sending to me. It's ridiculous. And I'm not joking. I even have one of the pubic hairs and a video. I should upload the video. I got a video. I better still have. All right, check the next video. This is no joke.